The Nether, a dimension where only the bravest souls will dare go to. It is dark, scary, extremely hot with fire and lava everywhere, and not to mention all of the dangerous mobs. It's actually because of all of this that I've barely spent any time down there, and I've yet to defeat the dragon. Yes, I have not done it yet, but if you guys gave me some tips, I might do it soon. Anyhow, I recently watched a game theory video about the Nether, and MapPa theorized that the Nether used to be very different at one point. No, he actually said that the Nether used to be filled with ice and water, and honestly a much nicer place. But that gave me the idea of restoring the Nether into a paradise. So I made my portal and began scouting, and eventually I located this crimson forest. And I decided this will be the perfect place to start my transformation. And to my best abilities, I will try to make this hellhole into something more suitable for a guy like me. And just for fun and to add something extra, I pasted in the Pixelmon bastion. Actually, what is this? I've never gone to one before. This is actually my first time seeing it. Anyhow, hopefully I can try to restore it, as it looks quite damaged. The second thing I must do is removing all of these lava leaks. It is leaking lava everywhere from the ceiling. And if I want this place to become a safe area or a safe space, I can't have lava falling down on me. Now, we're gonna do something a bit more interesting, and that is replacing the terrain. So I replaced all of the netherrack blocks with stone and cobblestone. This is the first step of restoring the nether. Then I replaced all of the crimson topsoil with grass blocks. Look at that, that looks good. And while I'm at it, I replaced all of the red grass with regular green grass. I also switched out all of these red mushrooms with a nice red flower instead. So far, this transformation has gone great. Well, at least until now, because the next thing I did became a huge disaster. I wanted to replace all of the crimson trees with regular oak trees. And that is fine and all. I just forgot about one tiny thing. And that is that the trees don't combine well with lava. So the moment I replaced all of the trees, they began to burn. And the fire spread quickly. Luckily for me, I noticed it somewhat quickly and managed to stop the fire before my entire forest burned up. So I turned off fire spreading and replaced the forest again. And wow, just look how beautiful it has become. I'm already feeling so much better and safer now. There were some glowstones or something similar inside of the trees, and you know what? I like that. I'm gonna keep it and not replace it with something else. Before we continue, I must encourage you guys to click that like button and subscribe to my channel. I upload many other building videos like the ancient city one. I did that twice actually. And if you want some long survival content, I got you covered. And finally, I play Pixelmon. Yeah, I know, it is a mixed bag of content, but that is what I love. So please drop me a like, subscribe, and perhaps even join my Pixelmon server if you like Pokemon. Now, there's still some blocks that must be replaced, and that is the ores. So all of the gold ores got replaced with emeralds. But then I changed my mind slightly and replaced the gold with a mix of iron and emeralds. But on a second thought, maybe there's too many emeralds here. I will decide later what I will do with the ores, or maybe you guys have a better suggestion for me. But I'm not done, and I changed the quartz ore into good old coal. I also forgot to replace the blue mushrooms earlier. I was honestly not aware of them at first, so I did that now and replaced it with a nice flower bush instead. And wow, can we just take a quick moment to appreciate how it is currently? It looks really nice, and I've noticed a higher number of piglins around here. They seem thrilled about their new home and habitat. Actually, I feel like I'm doing this for them. I'm giving them a home that they deserve. But guys, are you ready for this next huge transformation? I will do the impossible, break the unbreakable, and perhaps do something illegal. I removed all of the lava and replaced it with water. Yes, water in the Nether. Just look at this huge water pound. As you know, you can't place water in the Nether, but I did it anyways, and look at this beautiful sight. Okay, so now we're gonna do something big, and that is changing the biome. I do love how it is currently with the red gas and fire particles, but it does look too violent for this place now, so I must change it. The thing is, I can't really decide on what biome looks the best. First, I changed the biome to a lush cave one, and it looks stunning. The problem is that no piglins will spawn anymore, and I want those guys. I'm doing this for them, so it can't be a lush cave. So instead, I went with the Soul Valley, or maybe it's the Warped Forest one? I'm not entirely sure. I switched back and forth a couple of times. And speaking of switching back and forth, it looks so cool. Just look at these transitions. But I think I will try to fine-tune the biomes later so that I can get the look that I want and be able to have natural spawning piglins. Now, I think we can move our focus over to the bastion. I did change all of the black stones into regular stones and bricks, as I thought that would be the best, but honestly, I'm not too sure anymore. and it kind of became just another bland castle. So I might change it back into blackstone again later. But first, I'll restore the front of it. And once I finished the front outside, I turned to the backside and began fixing there. It was damaged. It looked like someone dropped a huge bomb there. Makes me wonder what actually happened. But again, to my best abilities, I tried restoring it. I'm also restoring the inside, and there were many paths and rooms that needed my attention. A lot of guesswork goes into this, but I think this could resemble how it once was. But you know what? I will stop the time-lapse, and instead I will show some couple of before and after shots. I love doing that. So let's do it. Okay guys, don't go anywhere. I'm about to show the final before and after shot. But before you see it, please drop a like, okay? This is the end. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Thank you. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you. And if you're interested in watching more videos, I have one where I built the ancient city. I removed all of the skulk and made it nice. A really fun one. I did that twice actually. The second time, I moved the ancient city up to the surface and restored it there. And then we have one where I built a zoo in the middle of a city. And I've also made the Squid game. That means I built the entire island and the facility. I'm really proud of that one. And not only that, I've also made Jurassic Park. Yep, my own Jurassic Park, where I built an island, flew to it, and started building. Those were some of my biggest build videos. I have more, but if any of them sounded interesting, please give them a watch. I've also uploaded a couple of 100 days video. One of the latest one was 100 days in the ocean, where I sailed on a raft and slowly but surely turned it into a boat. And yes, then we have my Pixelmon Server. It is a great community, I'm so proud of it. We're having a lot of fun, and every now and then we host events that the players can participate in. So yeah, please join that. But that is all for now. And if you guys have any suggestions for something else that I can build, please let me know.